Hi, it's Carlos from RC Advisor. I did a big test not too long ago on glues and glue sticks and hinge tapes. And the glue stick that I like the most is this one, which is Craft Band Extra Strength glue stick. It's nice and strong. It has a nice dark blue color when it goes on. It's about the color of the label here. And I love glue sticks. I think they're perfect for doing laminations between two pieces of foam, like this one here, because you can work really quickly. With the color on there, you can tell where you put on the glue. And as I've learned is that even if it takes you a couple of minutes to put it on, if it's two big surfaces, it'll be fine. It's not like you have to, even after the color has disappeared, because it says, the color, it dries clear, meaning that the color goes away when it's dry, but you're still okay. I've done tests where I've waited 5 minutes before I place the pieces together and it still holds tight. The only caveat that you have to watch out for is that it doesn't really have any kind of gap filling ability, so you have to make sure the pieces touch everywhere. And I use a bunch of weight like this one to put it on, and I press it just to make sure, because otherwise it's, if there's any kind of gap, it's just not going to work. But anyway, I've been using this for a long time, pretty happy with it. There's only one problem now, is that it looks like it just got discontinued. I ran out, and I ended up going to every craft store in town, including the Walmart and everything else, and nobody has it. And so it's made by Elmer, so I went to their website, and it looks like they're in the process of redoing their product line. But I went on there, I did some research, and I concluded that the replacement is supposed to be this one. And let me give you a good look at both of them. The old one has a different type of label. The new one has this kind of like a flowery pattern in the background. But this is the new one. But I couldn't find it locally, so I actually placed an order. I bought like 4 of them, and it says goes on blue, dries clear, which is exactly what the other one says. Goes on blue, dries clear. Now, an advantage is that these are bigger. This one was the 25 gram. This is 40 gram. So it's just a bigger tube, which is nice because it helps me work faster. But after they arrived, I got a little bit of a surprise, which is I opened it up, and I guess you could say that, yeah, it is blue, but it's kind of like a very light blue. So it's nothing, this one, it was the color of the label, so that's really easy to see. So as far as I know, there are no glue sticks currently being sold on the market that meet all my requirements. I would love to have something like this, which is extra strength, large size, but I really would like to have a nice deep color. And the Uhu, I think they have like a deep purple, which looks nice, but it's not extra strength. So anyway, I just did a test on here with the new glue stick, and it's very nice and strong. And I'd rather have strength. If I have to choose between strength and color, I'm gonna use strength. There's another glue stick that they're selling now. It's also from Elmer's. They call it the Extreme School glue stick, and I've done some testing with this, and it's nice and strong, but it's clear. There's no color to it, which I actually was afraid that would be a big problem. But if you're paying attention to what you're doing and you're thorough, you'll be okay. But you really can't see it, after you put it on. This one, the new one, you can see a little bit. I'm gonna put on some on here right now, but it's almost there's almost no color to it. You really can't see it. But at least it's a nice size. The Extreme one was a little bit more expensive, and I think this one is strong enough. I mean, if I hold it to the light, I can tell where I put it on, just because it's got some shine to it, but there really isn't much of a color. So that's a big disappointment. So I'm doing a test over here, say, okay, what if I add some color to the foam before I put it on? And what I did is that I just used a marker, a blue marker, to add some color. And that's just a test, you know. I haven't tried putting on the glue. Let me do it right now. Nope, you can't see it. So, you know, going to the trouble of using a marker first didn't do anything for me. You know, you really can't tell that you put on the glue. Again, you can see if you hold it to the light, there's a shine to it. So, you know, it's workable, but it's just not as good as this other one, and I couldn't find anybody that had it. But, you know, I mean, I like the size of this one, and I just bought 4, so I'm stuck. And I have the extreme one, which I bought not too long ago. So I got glue sticks to last me for a while. But just be aware, you know, there's nothing that's perfect. I don't like the regular strength ones. I've done some testing with that, like with the Uhu, and it just doesn't seem to have nearly the same holding power. You know, it just, you know, maybe it needs to be that I need to let it dry for a lot longer, but I didn't like it. So anyway, this is kind of what we're stuck with, and you know, just pay attention and be thorough, and you'll be fine. And till next time.